I have my main account back. So if you're a subscriber, you have all your stickers back. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request button. Everybody else, let's pat the screen. You can't say the T word anymore, if you can believe that. Pat the screen, pat the screen, pat the screen. Share it, share it. So silly. Hi, YouTube. Hi, Twitch. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to this beautiful Saturday. I don't know if it's beautiful where you live, but where I live, it is gorgeous today. Gorgeous. Yes, my main is back. Everybody, make sure you're hitting that little heart at the top. It only costs you 1 coin, but it really matters now with the algorithm. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You can't see my live? What do you mean? Got the fire pit going? Oh my. It is 80 something degrees here in Florida today. So it's hot. It's warm. Hi Coco Lily. Hi YouTube. All right, we're going to go ahead and play my theme song to start off this live. Let's go. Everybody ready? If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request button. Come on up. Sheepish grin. Look out, MAGA. She's about to begin. She's got moxie. It runs through her soul. She's the queen of SmackDown. Yeah, it's her role. She invites the MAGA to challenge a fight. Careful where you tread, cause she's got bite. Come see Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. If you voted for Trump, hit the guest button at the bottom. Come on up. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. MAGA tries to argue, but they have no wit. Diana hit them with facts when they start talking shit. Your logic's a mess, your facts are weak. Go step aside, boo, I've got truth to speak. She's got a heart of gold, but her force is steel. Don't ever talk over her, cause she'll make you squeal. From Twitter to TikTok, she's roaming the streets. Diana's got game, and she's hard to beat. Diana, a crusader of truth. Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong, she's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. She's got a megaphone and a platform to preach. Running a show in the when my song is over, don't be a beggar. With maggots in the corner, looking kind of small as they stumble over word and begin the free fall. Diana delivers the end game stunner. She says, "Oh, look, we got a runner, crusader of truth." Her sassy one-liners carry more than one tooth. She's bold and she's strong. She's a force to see. Diana is the badass of SmackDown Queens. So raise up our glasses and give her a follow. Come see her make all the MAGA twits swallow. With her wit and her wisdom, she's got game. Diana's a legend, and we all know her name. Stop being so emotional. Woo! Everybody, we're almost up to 20,000 hearts. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Just keep on patting the screen. All right. I'll be bringing up our first guest here. Give me just one moment. I'm going to bring up my backup account. Make sure everybody's following my backup account. I am back on my main, so all my subscribers, you have access to your stickers today. Woohoo! Hell yeah. All right, give me just 1 second here. And I'll be bringing up Pete. Your name is quite something.
Mods, all my mods, get ready. Probably should have your hand on the mute button because this doesn't look like this is a serious person. It looks like a bot, but they have enough followers, so I'll bring them up. Everybody, make sure you're sharing it out too, because there's not very many people in here. I think I might be not hitting the For You page. So if you guys could just keep interacting with the live, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much. All right, give me just 1 second. I promise I'm bringing up the first guest. I'm just trying to get my backup account here. Make sure you guys are following it. Hi, everybody on YouTube and Twitch. Great to see you here. Thank you so much. All right. Let me bring up my backup account here real quick, and then I'm going to bring up my first guest. All right, let me bring up the first guest. Make sure, mods, I do have people waiting in the guest request box, so please don't bring anybody up or request anybody right now, because then I'll have 2 people in the box if they end up accepting. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, ma'am.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
18 in Texas, ma'am. Okay, can you hear me now?
Bootleg, did you vote for Trump?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
I'm 29. I'm from Texas.
Okay.
Why'd you put the last Texan?
They were not 18.
Come on.
I don't talk to children. I know it's spring break, so there's a lot of kids that keep trying to get on, so no.
Spring breakers are at the beach.
Not all of them.
Come on.
Anyway, what did you want to talk about?
Nothing. We got cheaper eggs. Are we going to celebrate this?
Do you want to talk about anything that actually matters? Electric Al Shar, thank you for sending a subscription.
Yeah, we're talking about eggs for the last 2 months.
What, they've went down for 30 cents? Big fucking deal. They're more expensive than they've ever been in this country since the beginning of time. They've never been this high. So I don't know what.
Is that Trump's fault?
He could do something about it. He has the House, the Senate, and the presidency. He could have put an emergency order in to give farmers emergency funding to take care of the farmers that are dealing with bird flu. He has done absolutely nothing.
Egg prices are lower than they were in 2025 January.
That's just not true.
It is true. Go look at the Newsweek.
I don't care. I don't care what Newsweek says. I've seen the article. It's not accurate.
Oh, it's not accurate?
No, it's not.
It's not accurate because it doesn't fit your narrative.
No, it's just not true.
Well, why is it not true?
Because it's just not true. Because it's not true.
I cited a source better than yours.
Yeah,
You're
sure.
saying it's not true.
Okay.
You're saying it's not true. Yeah, sure. Okay. I thought you were supposed to be good at this.
It's not true, so I'm not going to keep arguing with you about it.
It's a positive claim of it's not true. Why is it not true?
Because it's not true.
Why?
They came down like maybe 20 or 30 cents this week, but it's not true.
They're lower than they were in January 2025, which I think if you remember, that's when Trump took office.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Can we agree on that?
Well, no shit. I mean, this is so stupid. This is so dumb.
You're the one saying it's not true.
It's not true, and I don't care to talk about fucking eggs.
Y'all been talking about eggs the last 2 months.
No, I haven't. I don't give a fuck about eggs. It was you guys prior to the election who were like, I'm voting for Trump because he's going to lower the cost of everything. And while we were doing, oh, you must be new here. I don't allow people to speak over me, especially men.
Oh, really?
So, no, you can shut your pie hole because nobody is talking to you. I'm speaking. Know your place. So you got, why don't you act your age and stop unmuting your mic? You have no self-control. It's gross. Before the election, all I heard day in and day out from fucking Trump supporters, like, I can't afford my groceries, I can't afford my eggs, I can't afford my anything. That's all they bitched about, every single one of them, when I'm like, why are you voting for Trump? I can't afford anything. I can't afford my eggs and my milk, and I can't afford anything. That's all you guys talked about. And he said he was going to come in day one, lower prices. He hasn't done shit. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Can I go? I can get mad.
Am I speaking?
I don't know. I was asking if you're done, but that's polite. Yes, for lower eggs, we got them. I don't see what the big
Sure.
deal is.
Okay, great. But he's dismantling the Constitution as we speak, and you're talking about fucking eggs.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's violated the Constitution multiple times with his executive orders. Yes.
No. How's he doing that?
Well, if you don't care about the Constitution, then why don't you leave the country?
I'm happy here. You don't seem that happy here.
I don't like him violating our constitutional rights. No, I don't.
And if you don't like him doing that, see you later.
No, what we're going to do is stay here and fight and get him impeached or removed from office.
Right.
Yeah.
You're going to try to impeach him again? That went so well the first couple times.
He did get impeached twice. He just wasn't removed because the Senate had Republican majority. Again, why the fuck are you talking over me?
You're talking over me.
No.
Yes.
Shut up. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, I'm just going to move on. You don't have the mental capacity to be able to or emotional capacity to be able to handle staying muted, so you can just leave. It's just, I mean, you're going to act your age, or I'm just going to move on. I probably should have talked to the 18-year-old over that one. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request button. Everybody else, let's pat the screen. You can't say the T word anymore. We're in a subwave. I only need 2 more subs in the next 9 minutes. All of our subs are back on. You get access to the really cool stickers, and you get priority in the box when it's time to bring up Kamala supporters. So just go ahead and keep patting the screen and hitting that little heart at the top. That matters with the algorithm. If you could just hit that one, hit the little heart at the top, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much. TAP. Link. Okay. Everybody else just like it. Send me a little heart there at the bottom and share the live. Oh, this is going to be great.
Thank God for Donald Trump.
Yeah. Did you obviously vote for Trump? Who did you? How old are you? And what state did you vote in?
Florida.
Of course, it's always fucking Florida. That's it?
No, I noticed you. If the other guy talked, you cut him off. I didn't know you wanted to be talking. So, what do you think about Joe Biden hiring those?
We're not talking about Joe Biden. He didn't win the presidency. Neither did Kamala Harris. We're talking about Donald Trump and him doing and violating the Constitution with his executive orders. That's what we're talking about.
I think there's so much. What do they call regulations, spider web, red tape? There's so much babble bullshit. Nobody could get anything done. Now that he has everything,
he hasn't done anything. What has he done? What piece of fucking legislation? What piece of legislation has he put through? 60 days he has the House, the Senate, and the presidency. What has he put through? What has he put through other than a wrecking ball to our country, to Medicare, Medicaid, and food assistance? What else has he done? Except for steal from the poor and give it to the rich in their tax cuts. What else has he passed? What other legislation has he done? He has plenty of, he's spent 30% of his presidency golfing. He's had time to get shit done. What has he done? I'm going to lower grocery prices day one. He ain't done shit. Nothing. Cut your electricity bills in half. He hasn't done nothing. What he's done is host a used car lot on the White House lawn. That's what he's done. He hasn't done nothing. Unmute your mic, Papa. You guys are all about gas vehicles. So no, we ain't going no damn Green Deal. Now he's hawking freaking electric vehicles on the White House lawn. Our economy's crashing. The stock market's crashing. He hasn't done nothing. Susie, thank you for subscribing. I've invited you to unmute your mic, so all you have to do is accept it. I don't know what else to tell you. It won't let you? Oh no. I can't unmute it for you, so I have to move on. You can re-request if you want to, but I can't undo it. I invited you. That's all I could do. Jacob, hi. Did you vote for Trump?
I did vote for Trump, and I regret it.
Oh, I bet you do. How old are you?
32 from Ohio.
Why are you regretting it?
Just because I haven't seen shit done, and like I was just looking at egg prices, and I don't see nothing changing.
No, he's not going to either. You got airplanes falling out of the sky. You've got the stock market crashing. You have egg prices going up, grocery prices going up.
My job, I just got notified from my manager. She's cutting hours, so people want to talk about jobs that are getting cut. Yeah, my hours at my job are getting cut. So yeah, that has to do something with it.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm sad that I'm sorry that you're losing your job. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be nice to you. I don't know what that was. But I'm sorry that you lost your job. But unfortunately for a lot of Trump supporters, they didn't care until it personally affected them. Like, we were trying to tell you what he was going to be doing. We told you what he was going to do. We told you he was going to be on a revenge tour. We told you he was going to be trying to take people's rights away, strip people of, their dignity and stuff like he's doing with immigrants and stuff like that. And it wasn't enough for you guys until it hit you personally. Now you don't like it. And now, you regret it. And thank you for admitting it. It does take integrity to admit it. Most people won't, especially men.
Yeah. Real people will admit it because, that's what real people do.
Well, most Trump supporters would never. They just dig their heels in deeper. Right. But yeah, so what he has done absolutely nothing for the working class at all. No, nothing.
He's trying to take Social Security away from people.
And Medicare and Medicaid. Do you know the most people that are on? Do you know that the biggest entitlement for children in this country is Medicare from deceased parents and Medicaid? Yep. And they're all about save the children. They don't give a shit about children. I'm sorry.
No, a lot of people I see. No, it's
taking away school funding, saying he's going to gut the Department of Education. I was up here trying to tell everybody before the election, he's going to gut the Department of Education. If you have kids with an IEP, if you have a child that has autism or any type of learning disability, federal funding guarantees that they have the programs they need to succeed in school. Yep. And he's doing away with,
Yep. It's crazy.
So what are you going to do going forward?
I guess hopefully pray every day, and it starts with all of us.
Well, how about you join the Democrats in the midterms and vote blue down the ticket to get control back of the House or the Senate so that we can stop him from doing the shit he wants to do.
Yeah, my mom is a Democrat.
You might have to hold your nose. I've told people, you may not like it, but if you want to right this ship and you want to correct your vote, you've got to join us Dems and vote straight blue down the ticket, whether you like it or not.
Of course, you want to save your children's future lives.
Yeah.
It's all up to these. I tell a lot of moms and dads, I say, hey, it's your kids' future you're ruining, not mine. So, You
That's
want to
exactly
destroy
right.
your kids' future. Keep on adding to it.
I agree.
Because it literally, yeah, it's going to come down to our future children that has to deal with this mess.
And we've also, do you know that in 2 months, he is adding $4.5 trillion to our national debt in order to give tax breaks to the corporations and billionaires. Our children and our grandchildren and our great grandchildren are going to have to pay that off.
Yep.
2 months. That's all Joe Biden added in 4 years. Trump's done that in 2 months.
That's crazy.
So this is not the Republican Party. There's nothing fiscally conservative about them. They've spent more money in 2 months than Joe Biden spent in 4 years. Okay, if you say I'm lying, then get up here. If you're just going to keep spamming my chat, I'm just going to move on, and it's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to just 1 second, please. They're just spamming the chat that I'm lying. I have not said anything that's a lie yet.
Right, and I don't just call out people that lie, like people on TikTok,
Real quick, Tamara, thank you for the $1 Venmo. Starting a dollar challenge. Also, my main account got blocked a while ago. Okay, let me write it down real quick, and I'll unmute you. Sometimes that happens with friendly fire. Sorry about that. So she's offering a dollar challenge. She's just asking everyone in the chat right now, if you're here and you want to help support my live, just send $1 to my Cash App or Venmo. I put it on the yellow banner on my screen. It's just my name, Diavatalks, on my Cash App and Venmo. Thank you so much, Tamara. I appreciate that. But so could you possibly, do you think you can do that? Like in the midterms, just vote with us down ballot and help try to right this ship?
Yeah, definitely. Whatever could, help this country out, because
all right.
I see in 2 years nobody's gonna be able to go to jobs physically, like get in the car and go to a job, because the world's gonna be like crashed out, and like that's what I'm looking at.
It's exactly, and it's
closed down, fast food's closed down, the stores don't have anything in them. That's what I'm looking at.
Well, that's true though, because the tariffs are going to absolutely decimate our grocery prices. It's going to make food cost more for restaurants and bars, because they're not going to be able to the.
I work at Taco Bell, and they're already saying the prices at Taco Bell are going up.
Yeah.
And it's like, how can people afford this? Like,
they can't, so they're going to stop going out to eat, and people are going to lose jobs.
Right.
Yeah. Well, thanks for joining the resistance with us, man.
I'll try. I'll definitely have to switch my ways, because
you will. And if you know what, if it's just for this one time, just to right this ship, and vote for Democrats come 2028 for the election. Okay, Rick, I'll look. Thank you. We have to get rid of the MAGA mindset, because it's so far right, and it's destructive, and it's anti-American. This is not what the United States is built on.
This is what they want to. I guess this is what we're going to be teaching our children. Not the good way.
Exactly. Well, thank you. Thank you for coming up here. Thank you for being honest, and thank you for having integrity to admit, because I think that that's important. And I hope that you realize the errors of your ways. I think you do. And I hope that you'll join us in righting the ship when it's time to do so. And call your congressmen. If you don't like what they're doing, if you don't like that they're not standing up to Donald Trump, call their office and tell them, hey, I voted for him. This is not what I voted for. And this is, he's not doing what he said he was going to do, and, all of those things. So you got to use your voice. It's the only thing we got right now, and your vote. Okay. Thank you, Jacob. Debbie's in the chat for Jacob. That takes integrity to be able to do something like that. That's hard to admit. Spread the word, Jacob, to your friends. Spread the word. Rick C, thank you for the $5 cash app for a $5 challenge. So he is now asking to make it a $5 challenge. So we have a $1 challenge and a $5 challenge. If you want to help support my live, to my cash app or Venmo, it's both spelled Diavatalks. If you want to help support my live, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm here every single day, 7 days a week, from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern, trying to hold Trump supporters accountable for what they voted for. Liberty Lover, she wants money, LOL. I said, if you want to donate. And I'm just going to warn you that if you come up here and make fun and start, oh, there we go, Kamala Medina. Yeah, please stop begging for money. The more you guys tell my supporters to stop begging for money, the more they're going to send me. Because I've never begged for money once, ever. I always say, if you want to support me, you can. But you voted for the grifter in chief, so I don't want to hear it. You voted for the grifter in chief, so I don't want to hear it at all. Not at all. Malcolm X, I am not bringing you up. You only have 4 followers, and usually you're bots or you start slurring right away. So you have to have at least 10 followers. Everybody else, just keep patting that screen. Let's get up to 100K. Share the live, and if you want to support me, Diavatalks, it's on the banner over there. Cash App and Venmo both spelled the same way. Boogie, did you vote for Trump? Boogie?
I voted for Kamala Harris.
Oh, okay. I am just looking for Trump supporters right now. I do bring up Kamala Harris supporters at 6 p.m. Eastern. So if you'd like to come back, I would be more than happy to bring you up. I am only looking for Trump supporters right now. Or Trump voters. You can support it, but you had to have voted. No vote, no voice. Thank you for the pot of gold, Bobby. I think it's so pretty. Liberty, hi. You voted for Trump?
Oh, yes. And I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Oh, yes. How old are you? Excuse me. Of course you voted for Trump because you have no fucking decorum. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
I live in Oregon and I'm 59.
Okay.
And this is the 3rd time I voted for him. I could not vote for Neil Harris. Sorry, couldn't do it.
No. You have internalized misogyny and you're an absolutely disgusting, filthy human being. That you would call another woman that is vile. Get off my live. You are gross. Absolutely disgusting. Good grief. Ruben, did you vote for Trump?
Voted for Trump.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in? How old are you and what state did you vote in?
How old are you? I'm 33 and I'm from Texas.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm in Florida.
Okay, and how old are you?
52.
How old?
52.
Okay, and so I just would like for you to prove that Biden had.
Joe Biden is not president. Joe Biden is not president. Joe Biden is not president. Joe Biden is not president.
Oh, but you said that.
Donald Trump is the current president. I'm talking about what he's doing right now that's violating our Constitution and our rights. That's what we're talking about.
What is he doing to violate the Constitution?
Many things. Where would you like me to start? You want me to start with the First Amendment?
Well, we could just start with one.
Okay, we'll start with the First Amendment. Okay, you need to learn something quickly if we're going to have a conversation. I don't allow men to speak over me because you think your words are more important than mine, or that you can come in here and strong arm me. So you don't speak over me as you speak over me.
Go ahead. No, we're conversating, so go ahead.
Right, don't talk over me. The First Amendment. He is violating the First Amendment by barring the AP News from the White House press pool because they wouldn't call the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America. That's suppressing free press. He also, the gentleman that was protesting the Gaza-Israel war, they arrested him. They're detaining him on zero charges, and they're trying to take away his green card because they don't like that he protested. That's against our the freedom of speech. We're allowed to protest. Him saying yesterday that MSNBC, and I think he said CNN, are illegal, that they should be illegal because they vote bad things. They broadcast bad things about him. That is the suppression of our free press. That is a violation of the First Amendment. Do you want me to move on to the Second Amendment?
I'm just waiting for you to finish so I can respond.
Go ahead.
So the guy that protested, that was a college student, he was protesting for a terrorist
No, you can't say that word. Say T group.
What?
Say T group.
Okay.
There's certain words you can't use. Okay, first of all, hey, wait, stop. That is not true. Just because someone, excuse me, I'm not going to allow you to spread misinformation. He was, excuse me. Okay, I'll gag you then. There we go. Okay, because you don't have self-control. And I'll invite you to unmute when I'm done. He was protesting the Palestinian-Israeli war. He was not pro the T group. None of us were. He was against the G side that was happening. He was protesting for Palestine, not for the T group. That is not the same thing.
No, they said specifically.
No, that's what Trump says. That's not true. That's what Trump is saying he was doing. That's not what he was doing. That's not what he was doing. That's what Trump said he was doing. That was not what he was doing. And all the other college students were protesting for Palestine, not for the H group. Okay? Unless you can bring me a source that says directly, not other than Trump, or Trump said that there's concrete evidence that that's what he was doing, then it's not true. And it's just something that Trump is saying because he's trying to make an example out of this young man.
Okay, but if you're just saying that,
no,
that's not true.
No. You have to go get me a source.
We both have to have.
You have to go get me a source.
It's not just one side.
You have to go get me a source.
No, I'm asking you to get me one first.
No, you made the claim. Go.
You're the one that made it.
You're not saying another word until you go get me a source, or I'll move on.
No, you need to bring a source. And you have the source that Trump spent than Biden.
Okay. You don't. I'm very sorry that you. I'm very sorry that you don't have.
I'm sorry for you too.
No, I'm very, very sorry that you're not. You're not being intellectually honest. So I'm going to move on. I'm not going to entertain the foolishness. If you're going to make that claim, then you've got to bring something to you. I can't prove a negative. Yeah, crash out. I always crash out. You're being disingenuous and you're not corroborating your statement. So, bye. I'll move on. Haas, did you vote for Trump?
Yes.
All right. Real quick. Sandra, thank you for the $20 Venmo. I'm happy to give to you. Here's to the ones who voted for the grifter. Keep going. Thank you. Electric Gauchar, thank you for the $25. Here we go again, just to piss off MAGA. Thank you. Patty, thank you for the $50 just to bother MAGA. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for your support. I love you guys. You guys are the best. The more they complain, the more you guys do. I love it. Okay. God damn it. Everybody, I have to start my live over. I'll be right back. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'll be right back. God, these people are so freaking pathetic. I got a violation. I'm going to restart. Ugh. They keep reporting my live. This is getting so incredibly annoying. Hi, YouTube and Twitch. This is so annoying. These people, these Trump supporters on TikTok just go around and mass report so they can try to get you taken down, and then they get you taken down for a whole month or a whole week. Then you have to prove, you have to appeal and appeal and appeal and appeal. It's ridiculous. They just do it to left-wing creators to get a shutdown. It's ridiculous. It's annoying too. All right, we're live again. All right, we're live again. Everybody, if you could let the hearts fly, I'd really appreciate it. Share and let the hearts fly. Let's get back up on the For You page so we can have some more conversation. Oy, oy, oy. Welcome in, welcome in. Go ahead and let those hearts fly. Share the like. Share the live. Oh my God. I know, right, Starlight? Thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it so much. And I'm on my main account, so you guys have all of your stickers back. Yay! All right. So I need you to go ahead and let those hearts start flying. Share. Fly the hearts. I see all the hearts flying. I see the shares. Thank you guys so much. I just love you guys so much. Usually around 10,000, we start to hit the For You page, and we should be able to get some Trump supporters in here to have a good conversation. So if you voted for Donald Trump, go ahead and hit the guest request button and come on up. You did get the behind the scenes look. My YouTube channel gets the behind the scenes look when I have to restart. That you guys don't get to see. So my Twitch and my YouTube people get to see what happens behind the scenes when I have to do a restart. Everybody, make sure you're following my backup account below for obvious reasons. Make sure you're following my backup account for obvious reasons. Oh no, where did I go? If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request and come on up. If you voted for Harris, just keep on letting the hearts fly. If you voted for Trump, hit the guest request. I am looking to talk to Trump supporters and Trump supporters only. You should not be in the comment sections. You should be requesting up because only you. Sandra, thank you for the $20 Venmo. I'm happy to give to you. Here's to the ones who voted for this grifter. Keep going. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Hopefully you're back. Tiffany, thank you for the $2. Appreciate all you do every day for democracy. Don't let the MAGA demons get you down. Don't worry. I got you, boo. Oh, thank you for the pot of gold. Whoever gave that to me, I missed it. I'm sorry. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Yeah, Charlie, it's my country. I don't have to fucking leave. I'm going to stay here and fight to get him impeached and removed this time. I invited Charlie up. So if Charlie doesn't come up, we're going to go ahead and just mute him, please, in the chat, because the chat is for Kamala supporters. The box is for Trump supporters. Did you vote for Trump?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
33, New York City.
All right. Did you want to respond to the background, or what did you want to talk about?
No, I'm saying you could definitely do both.
Definitely cannot.
You can, and I disagree with Trump on a couple of issues. I do. Unlike Democrats, where they were just kissing Biden's butt and he could do no wrong, I can admit.
What did he do wrong?
I disagree with Trump fully on his views of Ukraine and NATO.
Yeah, he's gonna get us into World War III.
I mean, I served in Iraq.
Oh, you're a traitor to your oath, then, sir.
Not at all.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
And Bush needed assistance from Europe. He asked other countries to come. Ukrainians were the first unit out there. I fought and served alongside Ukrainians. They are our brothers, our allies. And any QAnon fool that doesn't understand that is just not a fool.
Well, you still violated your vote. You have violated your oath that you took when you agreed to serve. What did you agree to protect?
No. How did I listen?
I'll tell you. I'm asking you. What did you agree?
They passed me off. Nope, I'm not getting into a heated debate. I'm already irritated. I'm just going to say that you can definitely do both. You can disagree with your president, which I do.
He's violating the Constitution with his executive orders. That is the direct attack on our Constitution, on our country. That is you said against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That would be domestic if he's violating the Constitution with his executive orders. That would be domestic. Same with inciting the insurrection on January 6th. That was a domestic. Because he put in fake slates of electors to cast fake ballots to make himself president over the will of the people. And those people lost the attorneys lost their licenses, and they pled guilty in court. That's what they did. And you guys voted him back in.
Look, he's great on migration. He's amazing towards Israel. That's
nope,
amazing.
Nope, and nope. He's deported 20,000 less people than Joe Biden did on a monthly average.
It's okay. He's gonna pick it up. It's wrapping
up. Yeah. Just give him time. Just give him time. You didn't address the violation of our Constitution. You didn't address the being a domestic. All enemies, foreign and domestic. You didn't say anything about that because that's what I was telling you.
We will make Gaza Strip the Riviera of the Middle East. It's gonna be nice over there.
Oh, you're fucking filthy. Get out of here. Ew. Yeah, a G-side. Ethnically cleansing is sick. Sick. Absolutely sick. That's why they voted for him. Gross, man. That was disgusting. Wizard, did you vote for Trump?
I did not.
Did you vote for Kamala?
No, I did not.
You didn't vote for anybody?
That's correct, yeah.
Well, you will basically give a vote to Trump. No vote, no voice on my live. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request button and come on up. I am looking for Trump supporters to speak with. I don't know why I torture myself like this every day. Den, did you vote for Trump?
I actually begrudgingly voted for Kamala Harris.
I didn't ask for Kamala Harris voters. I asked if you voted for Donald Trump. Fasta, did you vote for Trump?
I did.
How old are you, and what state did you vote in? Sorry, I had a brain fart.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Florida.
And how old?
58.
Okay. Did you want to add to the conversation, or did you want to respond to the background?
Yeah, I just I was kind of seeing your thing about democracy. I'm trying to figure out what that means.
All right, I'm not gonna have a conversation with someone who doesn't know. So that just means you're not on the same intellectual level, and it would be a beat down. So I'm gonna go ahead and just move on now.
Yeah, we talk about a Republican nation or a Democrat. What do you mean by that?
Again, if I have to explain it to you, you're not on the same intellectual level. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to someone that knows what a democracy is. Thank you. I mean, just come on. Take a civics class. My God. We're a constitutional republic. Yes, but it's a form of democracy. Yes, we have representative democracy. Yes. Oh my God, you guys act like it's a gotcha, like we don't know. Just so ridiculous. So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request button and come on up. Can I get one that knows, like, like definitions, or, like what things actually mean? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, I accidentally swiped out a live trying to clear a message. Oh. I love these woke warriors thinking they're making a difference on TikTok. Oh, I am, Andrew. I am. Just had somebody up here earlier who absolutely, completely regrets their vote because Trump isn't doing anything that he said he was going to do. And now he's going to vote with the Democrats next time. So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request button. Let's go. Even before the election, I turned some people's minds. So, hey, I did when my children or my grandchildren ask me what I did to try to save democracy and to slip us from going into fascism with a fascist dictator like Trump wants to be, I can say that I left it all out on the field. I was here every single day, 7 days a week, 4 hours a day, trying to warn people about what the Trump administration was going to do, warning about Project 2025, even though he said, I don't know nothing about it. And now they've almost completed 40% of it. I try to warn you. And I left it all out on the field. There was absolutely nothing I could possibly have done more than I did to try to save our democracy. So I will be able to look my kids and my grandkids and everybody in the face and confidently say, I tried. Andrew, you voted for Trump?
Yes, I voted for Donald Trump.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
24, California.
All right. Why did you say I'm not doing any good here?
Well, I would say we could start helping our community by going towards our community leaders and asking them to start being more there for us. Or we could be more in our community and start helping our community instead of being on TikTok, just talking about hate for basically another democratic system. Or not a democratic system, another political system.
Does anyone have any idea what he's talking about? If you talk about, we need to help with our community, Donald Trump is not that's not what he believes in.
Well, I'd say if you want to make a difference, I would say by helping your community out at first.
I help the people in my community that voted for Kamala Harris. If you voted for Donald Trump, I wouldn't piss on you if you're on fire. No.
Understandable.
I am helping my community by being here and holding Trump supporters accountable for what they voted for, about him tearing down the fabric of this country, tearing this country apart, destroying the administrative state. Unemployment's going up because he's firing a bunch of federal workers, dismantling our Department of Education, dismantling and violating the Constitution as we speak. And you're like, we should start in our communities. We're not going to have a fucking country left. Because he's violating our Constitution is the law of the land. The Constitution is what guarantees us our rights. If one person doesn't have their rights, none of us have the rights, because that means they're coming for you next.
Well, I'm pretty happy with everything that's gone down.
So you're happy that he's violating the Constitution?
I'm happy that he's actually helping me out now.
What is he doing for you?
Well, Miss, I made over 750.
Don't call me Miss, okay?
I said I made over 755.
And how did he do that?
How did he do that, or
Yeah.
how is he helping me out with?
No.
He's helping me out with that tax break. That's what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
it's not going to be for you. You're going to get a little bit, but you're not going to get what the corporations and billionaires do.
Well,
You think that you're going to get those tax cuts, the 20% tax cuts that they're getting? Nope, you're not. Nope, you're not.
Okay.
You're not.
No problem.
That's not in the tax plan, boo.
Okay. Well, yes, I was
Unfortunately, you're inherently selfish, like every other Trump supporter that I talk to. It's all about me, and you don't give a shit about anyone else. You don't give a shit about kids, humanity, people's rights, LGBTQ rights, anybody else but yourself and your money, and that is grotesque.
the end of the day, you got to vote for self.
No, you don't. Excursionist, thank you. Oh, thank you, Loretta. I forget that's you. I don't forget, but it takes me a minute. No, when I cast my vote, I voted for the children, the women, my children, and my grandchildren for their future. So that they have a country that actually serves them instead of them living as indentured servitude, because we have oligarchs that have taken over our country like Russia, and everyone lives like peasants.
I'm actually glad.
You think you're going to be one of them. You're just, nope, I'm done. The selfishness is making me nauseous. I can't do it. I can't understand how they're like, well, country might be in ashes, but I got my money, man. I got my bag. I bet he's a crypto bro too. That whole 750,000, it probably gonna be gone real quick. Because it's crashing and burning. Steve, you only have 1 follower. I'm not bringing you up. I only bring you up if you have 10 or more followers. Sam, I'm not bringing you up. You only have 9. Those are usually bots. Oh, Littlefoot, I accidentally kicked you because I was trying to kick the other one. So you can re-request up. I wasn't talking to you. I hadn't got to you yet. Everybody else, if you could start making those hearts fly and sharing. If you want to help support my live, I do have my Cash App and Venmo. It's on the little yellow banner here. They're both spelled the same way, which is just my name, Diavatalks. If you want to help support my live, I really appreciate it. Thank you. And I got my main account back, so I have my subs open. If you want to subscribe, I'd love to have you. Oh, thank you, Bianca. And my little pot of gold for my live gift goal. 50 King, did you vote for Trump? I'm going to take that as possibly a tapping error, so I'll go ahead and move on to the next guest. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request button. Come on up.
Hello.
Hi, did you vote for Trump?
I did.
How old are you and what state did you vote in?
40, North Carolina.
Okay. Did you want to add to that conversation, or do you want to respond to the background?
I just want to respond to what you were talking about with the last guest that you had up. I mean, you were pulling the classic that we don't care about kids' rights. Or
You don't.
being with them myself.
You don't.
I think that's peak emotional manipulation, because when
No.
you can't argue with that, you go straight for shaming and guilt trips.
No. No, it's not. You guys are all like, save the children. Okay, first of all, you're going to learn that you don't speak over me. I don't allow men to speak over me. You don't. You don't care about kids, because the Republican Party voted against free school lunches for kids that are in school that have to be mandated to be in school every day. During the pandemic, when there was a baby formula shortage, the Republicans all voted against baby formula. So don't come up here and tell me you care about the kids and save the children when you guys do nothing but constantly vote against the children in this country. All you do is vote against anything that will help anybody.
Well, you know that the U.S. had school lunch programs since 1946. No conservative is saying that kids should not eat. We're saying that parents should take responsibility instead of expecting the government to do everything. The federal government.
Oh my God. I never thought about that. Oh my goodness gracious. There's not poor people. There's not people that don't have enough money, people that lose their jobs. Their kids go to school and they can't eat. So we should just make all the kids suffer?
No,
well, I would rather, hey, Elon Musk makes $8 million a day in fucking federal money. $8 million a day of taxpayer money goes to Elon Musk and his companies. I'd rather it go to children's lunches instead of Elon Musk. Children are an investment into our future. Children deserve food. Children deserve food. Don't say it's up to their parents. If you guys are ripping their jobs away, making everything so unaffordable, he's putting tariffs on all these countries. It's going to up our prices 25% on everything. They're not going to be able to afford to eat.
Baby formula shortages, you're talking about that? Did you know in 2022, Biden's FDA shut down a major formula plant? Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Biden.
Because it was tainted. It was tainted. That's why they had to do that. It was tainted for health reasons. Health reasons. Health reasons.
Zero baby formula shortages. You don't like facts. That's why you like to overtalk.
No. It was tainted.
That's why you keep putting me on mute, because you want to hear your.
It was contaminated and tainted. They could not use it.
That's okay. Give me the facts for that. Show me the facts. You can't do that because.
Yes, I can. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, mods, keep him muted.
And you resort to name.
Keep him muted. Keep him muted. No, I want you to keep your pie hole shut while I'm looking.
Don't talk about things you don't know about.
Stop. Mods, how many mods do I have in here? Keep him muted. The 2022 baby formula shortage in the U.S. was triggered by a combination of factors, including a voluntary recall by Abbott Nutrition, a major manufacturer, due to bacterial contamination and pre-existing pandemic-related supply chain issues.
The CDC investigation found no direct link between the plant and the infections.
Okay, where are you reading?
The FDA dragged its feet for months of creating massive national shortages when it didn't.
No. Stop it. Stop it. They don't drag their feet. They have to do an investigation. So what you do is stop the production of what you think is contaminated so you can conduct the investigation so you don't poison a bunch of children. What the hell is wrong with you?
No, here's the thing. Instead of acting quickly to fix this, Biden.
Nope.
Biden ignored it for months.
No, he did not. What is your source?
Who got
What? No. What is the source that Biden ignored it? You're not saying another word till you give me a source. You can unmute when you have a source that Biden ignored it. Go.
If you look at the Abbott.
No. Source begins with source begins with www dot.
Are we still using www now in 2025 when we can just?
I need you to give me a source that says Biden drug his feet. Go.
How about you?
Mallory, thank you for subscribing. Nope, I want a source.
The FDA evaluation of infant formula response.
I want to know about Biden specifically dragging his feet, not about the article, about Biden dragging his feet. That is what I want source of. We've already pulled up the other one.
I keep on getting muted when I'm trying to give you sources, but
You're reading it to me. You're reading it to me. I want you to give me the source.
Oversight.house.gov.
Nope. That's not a credible. Nope, because Republicans were in charge of the House, and they can put anything they want on their website that is not credible. You have to give me a news source. You have no. It is not a reliable source. Because the Oversight Committee, which is run by the Republicans, could put anything that they want in there, does not make it true. Congress people do not have to tell the truth.
This was during the Biden.
No. It's not a reliable source. Find me an accredited news station that has that story. Go. Yes, an accredited news station that has that story.
I can't tell.
An accredited news source that has that story.
I'm trying to tell you.
No, you're not. You're still trying to tell me oversight.house.gov, and I'm telling you it's not credible. Give me a accredited news site that has the story that Biden drug his feet. Go.
I can't get it worded edgewise because you won't let me.
Because you're not saying the next words out of your mouth need to be a source.
You're trying to censor me. That's what you're doing.
Oh my God.
You're trying to censor me by cutting off my mic. That's all you're doing. That's all you.
That was a very fast crash out. You can't just come up here and say, well, Biden drug his feet. Then you got to prove it. You have to prove it. You can't just say it. And when I say, what's your source? And they're like, and start reading me the article. Again, not what I asked for. Not what I asked for. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request button. Oh my God. Hi, did you vote for Trump? Hi.
No.
Did you vote for Trump?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay. Thank you. Only request up if you voted for Trump, please. Okay. I would love to see. Let's get to 100K hearts. At least 100K, maybe 125 if you guys could make those hearts start flying. Also, make sure you hit the little orange heart at the top there. It only costs you 1 coin, but it really makes a difference with the algorithm and stuff like that. So if you guys could all hit that little heart, I'd really appreciate it. If you want to help support my live, I have my pay apps. They're both Diavatalks on Cash App Venmo. I'd appreciate any and all support you want to give me. I'm here every single day, 7 days a week from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern, and holding the Trump supporters' feet to the fire for what they voted for. What? I'm not begging. Telling people if they want to support me, they can. It's not begging. But usually the more you guys complain, the more they send me. So go ahead and just keep it up. It's okay. Because they love to just piss you off. You guys voted for the king of grifters. I don't want to hear anything. Nothing. I invited what up, but I don't see them coming up. Go collect some cans. No, I'd rather collect my coins here on TikTok, baby. Don't be jealous. It's okay. You can be a hater. I just think you're upset because nobody gives you money for anything you have to say because no one cares. Brianka, thank you so much. Nobody cares what you have to say. Oh, Tara, thank you for the $50 Venmo. Oh, that was for you. What? $50 Venmo, Tara. You deserve a whole lot more than this for putting up with this garbage. Hang in there. We love you and love everything you do. Thank you so much, Tara. I appreciate your support. You've been one of my ride or die since the beginning of my lives. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. W's in the chat for Tara. Thank you so, so much. That was just for you. What? Every single time. That jealousy, it pays off for me. Doesn't pay off for you. It pays off for me. Because my supporters love me and they appreciate me. And I'm here every single day holding you guys' feet to the fire. And I do it as a labor of love. I told them as long as they supported me, I would be here every single day. They've held up their end of the bargain. I've upheld mine. I have the best followers all of TikTok. Old Donnie Boy has turned the White House lawn into a used cars dealership. Like, come on down to Pennsylvania, 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Come on down. Use discount code Epstein. Come on down. We're wheeling and dealing today. Come on, get you one of those cars. Oh, come on. Tell them Big Donnie sent you. Come on and take it. Tell them Big Donnie sent you. That's what it sounds like. and a violation of the Hatch Act. But we know who cares about laws, Come on now, we're wheeling and dealing. We're wheeling and dealing. We love them Teslers. Them Teslers, come down, get you one of them Teslers. Brandy, thank you for the $5 Venmo, $5 holla challenge. What? Brandy is challenging everyone to send $5 to my Cash App or Venmo on the yellow banner for the $5 challenge. If you want to participate, love to have your support. Thank you, Brandy. Victor, thank you for the $10 Cash App. You guys are so awesome. I appreciate you. A Tesla. We're wheeling and dealing down here on the White House lawn. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. Oh yeah. Oh yes. And Isaac Neutron. Jimmy's dad invented the light bulb and Tesla. Yeah. The light bulb, folks. The light bulb. Oh, Isaac Neutron. Jimmy's daddy. Come on up here and bring on them liberal tears. Come on up here. Don't be scared. Amy, thank you for the $20 because you know so much. Thank you for the $20 Cash App, Amy. I appreciate you so much. Oh, Black Anime Goddess, thank you for the $1 for grift, baby. That's right. Gonna grift, baby. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request button. Come on up. I don't see any of them in the guest request box. None of them are even asking to come up. Do you think they're scared? I think they might be a little scared of me. What? You can get all your info from MSNBC. No. I rarely watch any news after the election, no. I read. I have eyeballs, and I read. I read. I investigate. If I hear a story, I investigate it. I see a story, I investigate a little deeper before I talk about it. So that whenever I talk about it, I've already researched it. MSNBC, DNC, I know, that illegal. They should be illegal. No, that's not a violation of the First Amendment. No. Well, you guys don't care about the silly Constitution. You guys don't care about the Constitution. Constitution, be damned. You don't care. You don't care about the Constitution. Not even a little. Andrea, thank you for the $2 Venmo. Two conservatives that say parents got to feed their own is why we shouldn't give all kids free school lunch. Sure, but a lot of parents are abusive and don't feed them, or they are too poor to feed them. So since some parents don't feed them, they should be fed. Absolutely. The Lenape Indian Tribe Association sent you $5 for the $5 challenge to educate these dumb maggots. Oh my God. The Lenape Indian Tribe Association. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. That was so nice of you. I didn't even know I had a whole, the support of a tribe. I love that. Oh yeah, you should put it. Oh, you guys are so deep in the sauce. All you guys are doing is spreading Russia propaganda. I hope that you know that, Trump supporters. When you're putting all this stuff about Ukraine, that is directly from the Kremlin, directly Russia propaganda. You really shouldn't be spreading it. You're doing Putin's work. Elise, thank you for the $5 for the $5 challenge. You are the best. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Slava Ukraine. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request button. Come on, you have complete control of the guest box for the next 40 minutes, and then I'm gonna start bringing up Harris supporters. So you guys, it's your turn to shine. Come on up here. Come up here and, defend your Velveeta Voldemort, your Mussolini, your Mango Mussolini, your little dictator. Heavy on the first part of the word. You probably have never left the state you live in. What? I'm going to invite you one more time, and then you're going to get muted. I literally have traveled the world. Not everywhere, but that's why I have the views I have. I've been to other countries. I've been all over Europe. I've been all over the Caribbean. I've been all over the place. So unless you come up and talk, you're just going to be muted. I am just looking for Trump supporters and Trump supporters only. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. I am not bringing friendlies at this time, so please only request if you voted for Donald Trump. Mister, did you vote for Trump?
Oh, hi. I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. I did not, but I have a question for you.
Okay, you please come back in 40 minutes. I'm only bringing up Trump supporters. I have a formula that I do every day from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern. I bring up Trump supporters, and for the last hour from 6 to 7, I bring up Harris supporters. So I appreciate it. I hope you understand. But if I let every friendly just come up and ask something or just come up and say something, then it becomes an echo chamber. So I appreciate you understanding, but I have to just keep it the same format. The Fanta fascist, yeah, all those things. Let's see. Before I say anything out loud, I'm gonna go do a fact check of something that somebody just told me. Let's see. Kimberly, I do not see anything about that. Please refrain on my live from saying that. I don't see anything verifying that. So, yeah. I do know that there's some boom booms in Yemen. Yeah, I know he sent some boom booms over to Yemen. I thought he was the president of peace. No new wars under Trump. Or no new wars. No new wars. That's not the Insurrection Act, though. Saying that he invoked the Insurrection Act is not the same. That's what I was saying not to say. That's not the same thing. Oh, peace. He's the peace president. He's the peace president. No new wars under Trump. Give me a break. Frenemies. How old are you and what state did you vote in?
27, Kentucky.
What did you want to say?
I just live right here. We're desperate for content.
I'm not desperate for anybody. I just said if you want to come up, you can.
Yeah, it's just the whole war started in Yemen.
They started shooting boom booms over to Yemen.
Yeah, targeted attacks isn't a war.
How are they going to annex the Panama Canal, annex Greenland, and annex Canada without a fight?
Who's doing all of that?
Huh?
Who's doing all of that?
That's what Trump says he's going to do.
Okay.
So how's he going to do that without a fight?
I only talk about his actions. What are you talking about nonsense for? Nonsense, yes. You're just like...
He's the one who said it.
Okay.
I'm not talking nonsense. He is. He told Pete Hegseth and the Department of Defense to draw up plans in the next 60 days or whatever to the strategy to use to take over Panama. The fuck? It's not my nonsense. That's his nonsense.
BlackRock has already taken over all the ports of Panama, so they're already under American control.
No, they're not.
Oh, okay, you're right.
I thought you said it was nonsense. I thought you said it was nonsense.
BlackRock is.
I thought you wanted to say. I thought you said it was nonsense.
Trump is a BlackRock.
I thought you said it was nonsense. Then why don't you call him up and tell him to knock it off?
No, they can take my call. You know what I mean? I only have $9K followers. Like, who the fuck's gonna take my call?
You are so weird. You are so weird.
Is this it? Like, we're annexing Canada? Like, no, we're not. Let's just be real.
He said he's not going to take off the tariffs on Canada until they become the 51st state.
So what can you, like, infer in your head? Like, I tapped on my head because it's like talking to a child. What can you infer from that? That he wants to keep the tariffs on too?
Yeah, he literally called me a child. I'm twice your age, bitch. That QX, thank you for subscribing. I sent you a private message, QX. Trucker, thank you for the $1. Come on down to Big Donnie's. Oh, here we go. Come on down to Big Donnie Tesla sales at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. We're having a fire sale, literally, on used Tesla. 0 down, 29.9 APR for well-qualified buyers. Tell them Big Donnie sent you. Thank you. That's funny. Devin, thank you for the $5 Venmo. I have been following you since you were with Polypolitics and watch you every day ever since. Keep being awesome and crush these MAGA idiots. Thank you, Devin. I appreciate you so much. And don't forget the discount code Epstein. Because we are wheeling and dealing down here, Pennsylvania Avenue. Why does she want Trump supporters as guests but kick everyone off? He literally called me a child. You think I'm going to entertain the misogyny? No. 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 I have more dignity than to allow a man to be misogynistic and downgrading to me. Absolutely not. You might let your MAGA man treat you that way, but I would never. I would never. That is not part of my makeup. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request button. Can we say Karen? Sure, if you want to. What do I care? I'm not a Karen, so it doesn't matter. My heart, yeet. Okay, Kimberly, my apologies. I do see the AP article from today. Claiming the United States has been invaded by a Venezuelan gang, President Trump on Saturday invoked the Alien Enemies Act of 1798, a sweeping wartime authority that allows the president broader leeway on policy and executive action to speed up mass deportations of people, potentially pushing his promised crackdown on immigration into higher gear. Yeah, the last time they did that was when they interned the Japanese American civilians. And then after that, they're like, ooh, that's not good. That was wrong. We shouldn't have done that. But leave it to Trump to do something that was draconian and shouldn't have been done last time. Make sure he can invoke that up. A judge limited him what he could do. A judge didn't block it. It just limited what he could do with it. No, he doesn't care. We know that. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Let's go. Everybody else, keep making those hearts fly. Making those hearts fly. Making those hearts fly. I want to see them dancing. Yeah, I want off this ride. I agree. They said that meteor was going to hit. I'm like, bring it. Come on, quicker. If you're going to take us out, take us out. I'm ready. Exactly, Carrie. Thank you, Joe Biden, for putting in over 200 federal judges to stop some of this crazy shit. Yes. I know, Mike, bring it. Just go ahead and send it now. Hi, all my YouTubers and Twitchers. Thanks for watching. Yeah, exactly, Tipper. I'm like, here I am. Take me. Exactly. Alien invasion now. Now. Bring it. There has to be intelligent life form that I'm willing to go explore that's more intelligent than what we got sitting in the White House right now. Or right now. There's got to be more intelligent life forms on other planets. Smarter than what the hell we got now. I'm willing to go and search for it. I'd even take, Miss V, I would take a zombie invasion myself. Let's just get it over with. Let's get it over with. Bring it on. Rip the Band-Aid. Rip the Band-Aid. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit that guest request button. Come on up. Everybody else, we're almost at 200,000 hearts. Keep on. Boop the snoot. I know Elon Musk said, I think I'm going to ride up with the next rocket that's going to outer space. And then the other day, Trump said, should I go with you? And I'm like, yes! Yes! Both of you should absolutely go. Yes, I concur. Rubber stamp of approval. Yes, I think you both should absolutely take that next rocket ride. Absolutely. 100%. Take one for science, man. I think absolutely. I think some members of Congress should be a go-to. I think they should make it a whole ass field trip. Yes, absolutely. Shoot them to the moon. Let's go. 100%. Go. I'll like even pay your way. Like I'll even like we'll go fund me. I'll make them breakfast. I'll pack them food. I'll make them food they can eat up in space. Yeah, there's 10 Democrats that can go too. I agree. Make it like a whole ass field trip. I'll make them space ice cream, That freeze-dried ice cream they can eat up in space. Oh yeah, I'll absolutely do it. Let's go. Dan, did you vote for Trump?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. I'm just looking for Trump voters right now. I will bring Kamala voters up in about 30 minutes. I'll dehydrate some eggs for their asses too if they want me to. I think that Bezos and Zuckerberg should go too. I mean, how could they get left out? I'll go buy like a year supply of McDonald's. Hi, Colby. Welcome back. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. I'll go get like a year's worth of McDonald's hamburgers or whatever. We'll dehydrate them and send them up so he can have his Big Macs. That way, how do I say it? I have to be nice. Oh, no. Yes, cancel it. I was trying to, somebody came up in the box. Okay. A case of Diet Coke, absolutely. Straws so they can, drink so it doesn't float away. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, I'll straight up. Because that way, I still want him to keep consuming the McDonald's Big Macs. On the off chance that they make it back. So that we can, cholesterol can do its thing. Future, did you vote for Trump?
Yep.
Okay, how old are you and what state did you vote in?
30 in New York.
Where's your accent from?
Like Eastern Europe.
Did you say New York? You said you're in New York. What time is it in New York right now?
Kathy Hochul is the governor. Albany is the capital.
Yeah, you can do it. What time is it in New York right now?
5:34.
Okay, what did you want to say?
Whoever supports Democratic Party is the China Asian and Chinese sympathizers. So what's better, to be a Russian sympathizer or a Chinese sympathizer?
Yeah. Go back, Vlad. Bye, Vlad. Oh my God. That's it. That's all I'm left with. I mean, if I had to pick Russia or China, I would still pick China. But just because we're right, the Rusky spies aren't even hiding it anymore. I do know that the call centers have been reopened, so they're back out. Oh my God. China has Temu, count me in. I mean, Russia, China. I'm still going to have to go with China, okay? I mean, let's just be honest. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request button. Come on. You got 25 minutes. Box up. Let's go. Everybody else, we're almost at 200K hearts. Almost at 200K hearts. China's living in like 2042, man. Like they got technology out the wazoo over there. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request button. I actually don't have a truck. I have like a small SUV, but I don't have a pickup truck. Support Trump in America. No, thank you. He's directly violating our Constitution on a daily basis, and we don't go for that here in the United States of America. We do not. We do not. Alicia, thank you for the $2 Cash App. This is for Deport the Felons to Space Fund. I'm not sure where Val is today. It's Saturday. He might be doing something with Kim. I'm only 28 away for my subs for my goal for today, and 6 away for my goal for my pot of gold. If you want to help support my live, I appreciate it. I also have my Cash App and Venmo over here in the yellow banner. They're both spelled the same way. Any support would be appreciated. Thank you. If you're just finding me today for the first time, I'm here every single day, 7 days a week from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern, and trying to hold these Trump supporters accountable for what they voted for. So if you voted for Donald Trump, come on up. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, I think Jem just needed a break. I think Jem, she sometimes just for mental health has to take some time off, and then she comes back. We tell everybody to handle it the best way, to get through everything the best way they can. So we have to just respect the space if someone needs a little bit of time off. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request button. Allison, right? You can send me Cash App or Venmo to Diavatalks. It's on that yellow banner right there. It has my same logo, so you know it's me. You can subscribe. You can send the little leprechaun pot of gold up there. Those are all ways you can support me. Thank you for asking. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. I see Manda Sue is afraid to come up because she doesn't know what I want to talk about, and she wants to make sure she has her facts straight. I'm glad you recognize that, because I do require, if you're going to make a claim, you have to be able to back it up. Maui Wise, thank you, my love. The hanging lights are so pretty. I think Trump supporters I think what we've come to is that they regret their vote. I really think they regret their vote. Well, I had one earlier that admitted it. I had one come up here and said he regretted his vote. He's like, he didn't do anything he said he was going to do. He hasn't done nothing. And I commended him for his integrity, for admitting that he was wrong, that he's like, shit, fucked up, messed up. Thank you, Kylie. Not so pretty. I mean, you should regret your vote. He hasn't done anything that he ran on, just like he did in the first time around. Just like he did the first time around. He didn't do nothing. Everything he campaigned on, he didn't deliver. What made them think they were going to do it this time? He said he was going to build the wall. Mexico was going to pay for it. Nope. Said he was going to have the infrastructure bill, the biggest and best, bigliest. No. Bigliest, best healthcare we've ever had in this country. Never did it. And locking Hillary Clinton up. Didn't do that either. He delivered nothing. Nothing. So I don't know why they believed he would this time, because he's done nothing again. He said he was going to lower grocery prices on day one. Didn't happen. He was going to end the Ukraine war 24 hours after he was president-elect back in November. No. Still hasn't done that. Electricity cut in half. Rent and housing cheaper. Instead, he puts tariffs on Canada, which are going to make steel and lumber and aluminum 25% higher, which is going to drive up home sale costs. Yeah, lying about that he wasn't part of Project 2025 until the day after the election. They're like, ooh, oopsie-poopsie everywhere. Oh, well, yeah, and that's his agenda. He just lied. Lied. He's done nothing. Absolutely nothing. Hi, YouTube and Twitch. Absolutely nothing. It has to be that he just hates all the same people that they hate. They wish harm upon the people that they don't like or that they think are less than. That has to be the only reason. It's not because he's ever done anything for them. Nothing. So if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. If you think I'm wrong, come up and tell me why I'm wrong. Kyle, get in the guest request box, or you're going to be muted. Trump supporters are supposed to be on the panel. Kamala Harris is for the comment section. Harris supporters are for the comment section. You're supposed to be in the box for the next 15 minutes. I know, Carolyn, that's terrible. Well, you see what they're doing you see what they're doing right now for Viktor Orban. They're in the streets demanding he resign. And I'm like, let's go. Americans, if they can do it, we can do it too. I mean, he's gutting FEMA. After you guys bitched about Joe Biden only gave him $750, and he's just gutting FEMA altogether. I'm in Florida. We get hit by hurricanes constantly. It's red states that get hit the most with natural disasters. You're like, yes, Trump. Yes. Feed us crumbs, Trump. Feed us crumbs. Colbs, thank you for subscribing. He's dismantling NOAA, the NOAA, which warns us how strong hurricanes are going to be and what tornadoes and what's coming our way. Yeah, let's dismantle that. Sure. That sounds like a really, really fucking good idea. I know. Lawns, I didn't want to say that because that's what Johnny says. Thank you, Trump, for giving me dirt. Because I didn't want to say that because that's what not Johnny says. But there's some wild weather coming to North Florida overnight tonight or tomorrow. Like tornadoes and all that. That's right up there by the Capitol. I hope DeSantis is living in that mansion. And trust me, if Democrats controlled the weather like Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert think, there would already be a Cat 5 over Mar-a-Lago. That I assure you. So no, Dems are not controlling the weather. That's so silly. I'm about 3.5 hours. I live about 3.5 hours from Mar-a-Lago. I would never go down there. Because I wouldn't be able to control what my actions might be, so I just stay away. Right? If Dems controlled the weather, California would have more rain. There would never be fires. Hurricanes wouldn't hit Florida 10 times. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request button. Come on up. I'd throw eggs if they weren't so expensive. Yeah, you don't go egg your enemy's house anymore. You gotta get that toilet paper. Owls. All right, I think that was a tapping error. Yeah, get the cheap single ply TP from like Dollar Tree or something. Don't get the good stuff. I thought owls was a friendly. I just want to be sure. No, mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes. Everyone go to Dollar Tree, get a pack of mashed potatoes, like the little instant mashed potatoes, and mail them to the White House. Donald Trump hates mashed potatoes because he was humiliated as a child when somebody took a bowl of mashed potatoes and put it over his head, and that's where he suffered his first narcissistic injury, and it triggers him every time. He hates mashed potatoes. So just send a little care package to the White House. Yeah, his brother put it. Yep. His brother put a bowl of mashed potatoes and the whole family laughed. And that was the first time he suffered a narcissistic injury. Yeah. It was in Mary Trump's book. I actually have the book. I've read the whole thing. It's very good. It explains a lot why he is the psychopathy that he has. He's a sociopath, if not a psychopath. It explains why he got sent off to boarding school or like military school. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, where they got that Tesla new dealership out on the White House lawn. Selling them Teslas for a bargain basement price of $100K. $100K. But if you use discount code Epstein, you get 10% off. Because they are wheeling and dealing. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request button. Oh, do a DoorDash to the hospital. Oh, do a DoorDash to the White House of a vat of mashed potatoes. Maybe it could be discount code Adolf. Oh my gosh. You can also get your Drill Baby Drill oil change. Discount code Tesla. Oh, I love this. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Quit being a baby. Come on up. A Tesla. You get a tangerine scented car freshener. For the mango Mussolini. If you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request. Come on up. You know that Isaac Neutron, Jimmy's dad, invented a light bulb and Tesla. That Isaac Neutron, man, he was a really smart guy. Really smart guy. That Isaac Neutron. Can you imagine if Joe Biden had called him Isaac Neutron? They'd be like, he's in cognitive decline. You imagine Can you imagine if Obama had brought one of his like African friends in to help dismantle the and start firing people and dismantling the government, what the Republicans would have been doing? They would be on Fox 24/7. They would have lost their fucking mind. Absolutely lost their mind. Love, did you vote for Trump?
I'm from Canada, actually, but I'm following the news, of course.
Oh, okay. I'm just looking for Trump voters right now. Looking for Trump voters and Trump voters only. I know. Wasn't it like Dijon mustard? He put Dijon mustard on something and they had a like, oh, he thinks he's bougie, huh? You think he's bougie? They ripped him for a tan suit and Dijon mustard. What if Joe Biden brought George Soros and let him start firing all the government employees and dismantling the Department of Education? And I was like, oh, well, he's a billionaire. He must be smart. He must know what he's doing. They would have lost their collective shit. Love the beaver. You just mantled it. What the fuck does mantled mean? I am looking for Trump supporters. You got 7 more minutes. Request up. Let's go. Yeah, the court stopped him for firing all those people. He says he has to rehire them all because they lied. The judge literally like, you lied. What the fuck? Don't believe a Democratic judge. It's all a movie. Oh, you're a wackadoo. No, I don't know. No. That's Q conspiracy stuff. That's way too out there for me. You support America and its president? Well, if you didn't vote, I don't care. It's a movie, y'all. It's not real life. It's a movie. And then he threw in some misogyny with a sweetie. Ugh. Dude, you don't know me. You don't call somebody sweetie. Gross. Yeah, Shirley. Stephen King said Trump was worse than any of his horror films. He said that he couldn't even think up the shit as horrible as Trump is doing. This is way worse than any Hollywood scriptwriter could even think of. We're a republic. We're a republic and not a democracy. Oh my God, I'm so sick of that. But come on up. I invited you. We're a representative democracy, a constitutional republic. It's all a form of democracy. You guys do not like it. You don't like the word democracy because it has the part of the word Democrat in it. You like to use constitutional republic because it has part of Republican in it. I mean, we're not dumb, dude. Come on. Right now, we're neither. Right now, we're in a cacostrophe. Hold on. I have to look at the word to say it. Hold on. Cacistocracy. Right now, we're in a cacistocracy. Does anybody know what a cacistocracy is? It's a government run by the worst, least qualified, or most unscrupulous citizens. All the above. Worst, least qualified, most unscrupulous. That we're in a cacistocracy. Or a broligarchy. That too. We're being taken over by the broligarchs. If you voted for Trump, you have 4 minutes left. 4 minutes. And then I'm turning it over. And that way anybody and everybody can come up. Harris supporters, anybody. Anybody can come up out in 4 minutes. So this is your time. It's your time to shine. Come stand up for your mango Mussolini, your orange Fanta fascist. Right, Jeff? No reason to be afraid. I don't bite. I may nibble, but I don't bite. They have to be tired of they have to be tired of his antics. They have to. That Velveeta Voldemort. Yes. Xavier. Yes. Yeah. They're tired of checking their 401ks. You mean they ain't got no 401k left? Do they realize that their aluminum cans of beer are going to be a lot more expensive with that aluminum tariff? FAFL, motherfuckers. And Trump's Diet Coke. All right. Trump supporters, you got 2 minutes. I know you're in here. There's not 556 Kamala supporters. Statistically, there has to be more. All right, let's do a quick poll. Bottom of your screen, right dead center, the bottom of your screen, there's going to be a smiley face and a sad face. Smiley face for Harris, sad face for Trump. Go vote. They're not answering. Mentirosas. You bunch of liars. They scared of me. They're scared of little old me. Too late. The election already happened. Yeah, we're holding you accountable for what you voted for. All right, time's up. They're waiting for their stimmy check. You know, those government handouts that they're always saying everybody else wants? Doge is going to give us $5,000 or $8,000. They're waiting for that stimmy. They're waiting for that stimmy. For that old government handout. Hey, Wendy, how are you?
I'm just laughing at you, Dia. I'm trying my best to be in my resting era. I'm still in my resting era.
I know.
I just want to say this. If they get rid of Social Security, I want every single dime that I paid into Social Security since I was the age of 16.
That's right, girl.
Old. I have been working since I was
Me
16.
too.
I will be 50 next year. I want every single dime of my money that I put in.
Hell yeah, that's our fucking money.
Yes. And since you want to say we're entitled, we have Social Security is an entitlement. You dang right it's an entitlement because I paid into that entitlement. So I just wanted to say that. Keep doing what you're doing, you guys. I'm with y'all in spirit, but I'm just sitting down, sipping my tea. And you can go ahead and
Girl.
calm down.
Girl, it's my turn to fight. Us white folk, it's our turn to fight. You rest, my boo. You deserve all the rest.
So I'm just saying, I'm tired of this Jumanji. I'm just ready for the Jumanji to be over.
I know, right? All right, thanks, Wendy. Rest in your power, ma'am. Jumanji, man, that if that doesn't exactly describe what the fuck is happening. Who lost the dice?
Can you hear me?
Hey, Ruben, yeah, I can hear you. How are you?
Good. Just driving home, and I found out it's okay if I'm driving. It's just not okay if you're driving.
Exactly. You just can't host a live while you're driving. Yes.
Right. So don't get nervous. Don't hang up on me. And I don't really have much to say. Yeah, the only thing I was going to say, I just wanted to say hi because I haven't spoken to you in a while.
I know. How are you?
Is it me? Is it already good? Is it everything already starting to get blurry as far as like timelines? Like I can't remember what happened specifically. Like I was going to say, oh, let's talk about what's going on like most recently, and I don't remember what that is anymore. Like Trump selling Teslas in the White House. Was that this week? Was that the week before?
I know.
I think that was this week. Was that early in the week? It's just all mashed together.
Exactly. It's
And the
that's what they're
the
doing.
inevitable next step is to forget things.
Yeah, they're doing it on purpose.
So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah. It's what podcast. This guy listening to Bob Seska, you guys should check him out. Really good podcast. He calls it the fire hose of news.
Yes.
It's just this constant every day of like a dozen different stories, so that you can't keep track of things. And within that, there's at least a handful of stories that you don't even pay attention to.
Or you don't even hear.
You find out about it.
Yeah.
Because they're too busy talking about other stuff, which is, I think, part of the distraction.
It is. That's actually, it's called the shock and awe doctrine. That's exactly what it's meant to do.
Yeah. Like in the weekend, the 2 weeks that we talked about Elon Musk giving the salute, I wonder what other stories were going on that nobody paid attention to because that's all we were talking about.
Exactly. Yep. I agree. It's been the longest year ever.
It's been the longest year into 8 weeks that we've ever had. And I can't even imagine. Like I get just like having to check out, and I'm torn because I do the same thing. I get up in the morning and I work from home, so I'm fortunate I can just throw on TikTok or I don't know if Jim Acosta and Don Lemon have both been doing independent stuff,
Yes.
or TikTok, and so I'll listen to them, or I'll throw on Johnny or one of those guys.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know, like part of it is bombardment, and maybe I should just take a break and listen to music or something. But part of it is like I don't want to miss anything. I miss enough as it is paying attention this much. How much will I miss if I don't pay attention?
I know. I do take a break. Every night, whenever I get off of here, obviously I do dinner with the kids. I'll watch videos, or we'll watch TV, or we'll watch a movie or something. I will watch. Y'all don't laugh, okay? Okay, don't laugh at me. But I have dozens, probably, of Hallmark Christmas movies saved in my recorded. They bring me joy, and they always are happy.
I want to laugh, but I won't.
I know it's goofy, but they make me feel good. I watched one last night. One of my favorite ones that I watched it last night. I struggled yesterday. I was so angry yesterday because of Chuck Schumer, and I don't want to revisit that altogether because I don't want to feel that anger again.
Yeah.
But I was so angry. I was so mad, and I could not snap out of it. So I watch Christmas movie year round. I watch Christmas movies whenever I need to pick me up, whenever I need to feel good. If I'm really super stressed, I'll sit down and watch a Christmas movie because they always make me feel better. And then I turn it off and I go to sleep watching Investigation Discovery Channel, because actually watching people get unalived and having their unalivements like solved is still better than our current reality.
The murder is almost worth it to know that the bad guy's going to get caught. Right. Go to jail and not just get away with felonies because they become president.
Exactly. So, so I just do what I anything other than just constantly consuming ID, investigation discovery. Yeah, ID. But I love true crime and stuff like that, and how they figure things out. I found this series on Netflix today called like the worst ex lovers or worst exes or something. Oh my goodness, that was incredible. But I watch just things that make me feel good, and then I go to sleep watching the investigation discovery stuff. And it might be goofy and it might be silly to watch Hallmark Christmas movies, but they literally always make me feel better. And I can lose myself in the storyline for a little while, and I don't have to think about anything. And I can disassociate myself from what's happening for just a little while.
Yeah, no, I think you have to. I think any of us would go insane if we didn't have other things to do. Like I have one of those virtual reality headsets, and I go on that almost every night to play some mini golf or one of the other games they have, just to try to, clear my head and not have to think about politics for at least a little while.
It helps keep my sanity because during the day, I am watching lives, I am researching, I'm doing stuff because I have to be prepared to talk about what happened that day every single day. When I come up here, I've got to know what's happening. So during the day, I'm listening to lives. I'm very involved in politics. I'm researching the stories that I see and hear. If you voted for Donald Trump, you can request up too. I'm bringing up friendlies and Trump voters. So if you want to come up and have a conversation, you're welcome to come up too. I'm bringing up anybody at this point. So Trump voters can come up. Kamala Harris voters can come up right now. But at night is when I completely decompress. Am I frozen? Oh, I froze for a second. Can y'all see me?
Yeah, I thought it was me. Yep.
Oh, am I back?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't get a call. I don't know what happened. That was weird. Tina, thank you on YouTube. She just told me I was frozen. I didn't know. Starlight, thank you. I was just saying I'm bringing up Kamala supporters and Trump supporters. So Trump supporters, you can request up as well. But I was just saying I have to be during the day I'm involved in politics. I watch Zeus, I watch Johnny, I watch Don Lemon. Like I go around all the different ones. Like I go through multiple because I have to keep up with what's actually happening. I research the news stories I read in here because I have to be able to talk about them every single day. So during the day, I have to be involved in knowledge of what's going on. But then at night is when I just check out. That's when I check out.
I like Don Lemon and Jim Acosta because I get straight news. They read the articles. As does some of the like Facts Don't Matter and some of the other guys on here. But then you go to Johnny for the entertainment part of things.
Oh, I love it. Yes.
He's great.
So, so I keep myself, I have to keep myself immersed in what's happening during the day. So at night is when I just allow myself to decompress. And I just do something else, hang with the kids, watch TV, do anything else other than politics.
Yep, I hear you.
So,
I'll let you go.
All right, Ruben, thank you. Have a great rest of your day. Nice chatting with you.
See you later.
Okay, bye.
You always. Bye-bye.
All right, bye. Facts Don't Matters comes on a little early for me. I don't get up quite as early enough for Facts Don't Matters. He gets on a little early. Pro, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good.
I watch your live all the time.
Thank you. I appreciate the support.
Yes, I have a little story. I live in America for 20 years. I got so tired from this last election. I got so pissed off. I just moved from the country. I'm in Brazil right now.
I don't blame you.
Yes.
I if I had somewhere to go, I would.
Yes, I'm still like for a month and 2 weeks, and I still have the best time of my life.
Good. I'm happy for you. I don't blame you at all. If I had a way out or somewhere to go or dual citizenship or anything like that, but I don't blame
He
you.
was a history leader before. Yeah, but I got so pissed off. So I don't want to say nothing about MAGA because it's always.
Oh yeah.
It's just like a talk show 24 hours a day.
Oh, I
24
know.
hours a day.
I hear you.
Yeah, that's all my words.
Well, thank you for coming
All
up.
the time,
I do. I do see you here all the time. So I want to thank you for being so supportive of me, and I appreciate you coming every day.
Anything you guys need, I'm here.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day, evening. I don't know what time it is there. Oh, I have a subscriber I have to bring up next because my subscribers get priority in the box when it's time to bring up friendlies. So, got to bring up my subscribers. Poetic Chaos, how are you?
I'm doing fabulous, and how are you?
I am much better today than I was yesterday. I'm better today than I was yesterday. Yesterday I was livid. Yeah.
That's and I completely understand him and his 9 traders.
Yeah.
That went along with it.
I agree.
I was just kind of throwing out there that I don't really see too many people now. When I'm on lives, if I'm at a panel, I always throw it up, but throw it out there. But people are quick. You know, the maggots get up here and they're quick to say, "Well, he's only been there 2 months. He's only been there 2 months." Have you ever been at a job where you got 4 years of OJT?
Right.
So
right.
He may have only been in there
4 years and 2 months.
He may at this time only be there for 2 months, but he's already had 4 years of OJT. And in MAGA logic, he walked into a crappy economy after Obama and fixed it. So if Biden's was so crappy, how can it's not getting fixed?
It's getting worse, right?
Right. And that's what I'm saying. So I really wish a lot of these creators, because I do my lives sometimes I don't, but when I'm on panels, and I really wish more creators would, when they're like, well, he's only been there 2 months, give him a chance. No, he's had 4 years of OJT. Who would, and ask them, did your job give you four years of OJT?
Right. Exactly. No, you have a point. I love that.
I mean, because I know I worked.
It's not his first rodeo.
Yeah, I worked at the post office for 26 years before I had to medically retire, and I was in management. And guess what? Because I was a carrier, I was expected to know how to be a carrier supervisor when I went into management. And luckily, it kind of flowed for me, and it did really well because
Right.
I just kept it in my mind. I wanted to be that supervisor that I wanted that didn't have, so I knew exactly how to just walk in from day one. I was
Yep.
pretty much on point because I never forgot where I came from.
That's right.
But if he did so great the first time, A, why wasn't he elected a second time in 2020? And B, who gets 4 years of OJT? So technically, he now has had 4 years and 2 months of OJT.
Yep. Do you know what I kind of now this is gonna hit different, okay? And I think I can qualify my answer. I wish now that he would have just won in 2020, so we would be done with him. And he didn't have 4 years to get the Heritage Foundation, all that whole plan completely put together and put all the people in place that he wanted. I wish he would have just won.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It makes sense. It's a blessing and a curse at the same time.
I agree. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, because we'd be done with him. He'd be done. He'd be on his last term, and he'd be gone. We'd have somebody else right now.
But it's like my granny always used to say when I was growing up, you don't know what you don't know, because the very same thing could be happening as happening now, only sooner. Because had he had another 4 years, the track we was going through C-19, a lot more people would be in the line.
That's true. That's true.
People would be without a job. A lot more people would be homeless. It would be.
That's true.
It would be twice as bad. So it's like a blessing and a curse at the same time, because, like I said, we don't know what we don't know.
But I guarantee no Republican would have won in 2024 had he done all that.
Maybe, because you know what? Most of those Republicans have like what did my granny also
But he didn't have Elon Musk. He didn't have me. He also didn't. Yeah, but he didn't have Elon Musk spending $250 or $270 million to buy him the presidency.
We already know, because living in Texas, everybody, after that freeze that we had here and everything back in, I think, 2020 or something like that, a lot of these Republicans here, we ain't vote for Abbott. We ain't vote for Abbott. Well, guess what? They turned around and voted for Abbott. You know why? Because a lot of these people got a memory about as long as they're Peter. Not very damn long.
only that, but Abbott admitted he threw out millions of ballots.
Oh yeah, no, that was Paxton, and he did that, and predominantly, black and brown areas.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, for these maggots, though, they have still to this day they have a memory about as long as their feeders, not very damn long. And it's like you got to spend, Biden spent all this money. The money he spent also helped create jobs and helped bring things down because of those jobs created. Well, he's going to, gas prices, go lower, prices are going to go down. Then how come when prices went lower during Biden, prices didn't go down? You know why? Because prices never go down.
Right.
They stay closer to the same, but they never really go down unless it's like on sale for the week. But anyways, that's why I just kind of wanted to throw that out there. It's like I've never been at a job where I had 4 years of OJT. Like I said, when I was working at the post office, I had, even as a carrier, I had 3 days.
Yep.
I had 3 days of OJT to learn how to be a functioning carrier.
Yep.
So
I agree. Well, thank you for coming up.
oh no problem. Thank you for having me up. You have a wonderful rest of your evening.
You too. Thank you so much.
Better tomorrow.
It will be, hopefully. I'm waiting for it to get better. Boxer Mom, hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Better today.
True. For us as well, we lost power yesterday, so we just got our power back 45 minutes ago, something like that.
Oh, thank goodness. I hate that. I hate that.
We were blessed, and we waited, and finally about like 9 o'clock, we decided, my husband went over to the storage to our camper and got our generator.
How long were you without power?
Without the internet.
How long were you without power? How long?
Basically 24 hours.
What happened?
Because it went out yesterday, probably about noonish, maybe one. But the wind here in Oklahoma, we had a really weird deal. Like the wind was over 70 miles an hour.
Oh my goodness! I feel you. I lose if a fly farts near down here in Florida. We lose power. So.
Yeah, this was crazy. Like if you went outside, it was just a big dirt fog over everyone. It was crazy. But it's tornado season.
Yep.
So, so they just they got us fixed.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. I have a main transformer for our neighborhood, or for half of my neighborhood. Half of our neighborhood, the main transformer is in my backyard. So when it blows, we hear it.
Ours as well. And my husband, he started, electricity. And so, and then he worked in the subs for many, many years, and that's how he got contaminated with the works. And now he designs the subs and this and that. So, of course, I don't know why. I said, why are you looking at that thing every hour? Like, even when it went off, Diava, he's going out there every hour looking at it. And I'm like, it ain't going to change, man. And, because he's calling it in, he's talking to different people,
He feels like he's doing something.
Yeah, he's calling all these, we got everybody knocking on our door last night. Has he called OG&E? But, because it was sparking. So that's why he called it immediately, because they were having fires all over the place yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, but, all right, I've got one for you today.
Okay, poem time, go.
Okay, I think we might all need this a little bit, possibly. Refuse to let them steal your peace, because others need you strong. Listen to me. This is not just about you. Yes, you're exhausted. Yes, you are overwhelmed. Yes, it feels like the weight of all of it is crushing you. But this is not just about what they are taking from you. This is about what they are doing to the people who will suffer the most. The communities that will be hit the hardest. The ones already barely holding on. the ones whose voices they are trying to erase, whose lives they are trying to break. And if you let this destroy you, who will be there to help them rebuild? I know the cycle. Today, absorbing every single headline, scrolling through every war, drowning in every fresh betrayal, I tell myself I needed to stay informed, that looking away meant I was failing to fight. But I wasn't fighting. I was breaking. I was consumed, paralyzed, and trapped. Exactly how they wanted me to be. And I realized, no, I refused. I refused to let them steal my joy. I refused to let them take my peace. I refused to let them sink me so deep in rage that I forget what I'm actually fighting. Because they do not deserve that. They are not worth my health. They are not worth my happiness. They are not worth one more sleepless night. There are 50 things that demand our attention, and every single one is urgent. Every single one is devastating. Every single one is worth fighting for. But you cannot fight them all at once. Choose where you can make the most impact. Choose what you can sustain. Choose what keeps you moving and not drowning. Because if you spread yourself too thin, if you try to carry it all, you won't be strong enough to carry the ones who need you the most. And make no mistake, this fight is not just about us. We still have a roof over our heads. We still have breath in our lungs. We still have the privilege to be exhausted because we are still here. But what about the ones who are losing everything? The families being torn apart by policies built on cruelty. The disabled, the sick, the elderly left to fend for themselves. The workers, the immigrants, the marginalized being pushed down even further. They do not have the luxury of turning it off. They do not have the option to look away. So those of us who have the strength to let it break us, who will be there to help pick up the pieces? Who will help restore their peace? Who will help give them, remind them that they are not alone? We have to protect ourselves so we can protect them. Do you think he cares? Do you think he is losing his sleep over you? Do you think he has spent a single second worrying about your well-being? He's laughing. He is sleeping soundly at that White House that he doesn't deserve. He is basking in the chaos, knowing that even if your hatred keeps you locked onto him, refuse to give him that power. Refuse to let him take another second of your peace. Refuse to let him steal your happiness. Refuse to let him infect your soul with the same emptiness that fuels him. You cannot fix everything. You cannot undo the corruption overnight. You cannot force people to wake up if they refuse to open their eyes. But you can show up for your local protest, have conversations that build, not break, support the communities that are fighting back. Use your vote, your voice, your presence, and refuse to let apathy win. Do what you can and let the rest go for that day. And do not let them steal your peace. Find the ones who remind you that there is still goodness in those people. Find the ones who make you laugh, who bring warmth, who hold you up when weight carries too heavy. Find community. Find action. Find something bigger than the chaos. Because that is how we survive. Not alone, not isolated, but together. Because at the end of these 4 years, we will still be standing. We will still be fighting. We will still be here. Lifting each other up, rebuilding what they tried to destroy. So breathe. Step outside, feel the sun on your skin, and never, ever let them take from you what they've never deserved to have.
Damn. Yeah, I think we all need that today.
Yeah.
Especially me. That was awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you
well,
for your wonderful
and I wanted
words.
you to know that it's for all of us and for you, because that you're picking, right, you're doing your part, and so I just think we all maybe have to be reminded of that sometimes.
Thank you.
Because we do get wrapped up in it, right? Like when my nephew passed, like we were doing some remodeling at our house, excuse me, and you get home, right? None of it mattered. That doesn't compare, obviously, to what's going on, but I'm just saying, when you lose people, I think, okay, I'll say this, I think one of the absolute hardest things, I've not told, I've never told this online. Only a few people know about it in my life. But one of the worst and hardest things to do was when he passed. The weekend before that, I'm sorry, the week before that, we were at an event for colon cancer because we were on the Mark for Life. We raised money for colon cancer, well, for every cancer, and we had an awesome, amazing time. And to this day, it'll be 11 years next month. Actually, 3 weeks. To this day, Diava, I cannot look at those pictures from that weekend. Because the life we had was gone.
Right.
In that very second, what we had once was gone. And you don't get that back.
Right.
You don't get a retry at that, you know what I'm saying? And so
Right.
that is what's making me so upset, is because it's second for us to lose him. One. And then we lost our mother. December 9th of 2020. And they go tell them again. And so what I'm trying to say is it's a hard part, the other to pick up and to have a new path, a new way of life.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is what's stressing me out so much in other people, because I stress out knowing pieces of them are going to be lost and they're never going to get them back. And that's hard to figure out, to put one step in front of the other. I called my dad. I said, Dad, Anthony and I don't know what to do now. After the funeral went, like, what do we do? My dad says, well, what you're going to do, you're going to get up. You're going to get back in. Waiting 3 weeks, 4 weeks isn't going to change it. We have to get up. And also, our other nephews, we needed to be there. They kept us going. That is what kept us going, was them.
Mm-hmm.
We had to. And at the time, Spence was 18 months old. So, I just wanted to say that because I don't think people completely comprehend what people could lose, and that path in their life, they will never get back.
Yeah.
And that is one of the hardest things to accept. And to this day, I still can't look at that. I can look at all the pictures, but that one, I can't. I've tried. It'll be 11 years this year. So,
I'm sorry.
So Diava, thank you for doing your part, because I don't think you can be changing and saying and helping them get through something that they thought they couldn't. You never know what kind of impact you have on somebody to the day, Diava.
I agree with that. Thank you. I really appreciate you saying that, because sometimes, it does feel that way. Sometimes, like, am I having any impact at all? Like, is this all for nothing? Minnow Torman, I'm going to invite you to come up. Love dem tears, cry, cry, cry. You just entered this live not knowing what she was just talking about.
Yeah, come on up. Let me talk to you for a second. I won't be long, Diava. But if you're brave enough to come up, I don't argue with people, but maybe you want to just come up and I can tell you real fast. That way you can know what it's about. And it's probably not what you think it's about. So let's come on up.
You know what? I just have to say is the only thing that Montour man that just said that, what he has in common with Jeffrey Dahmer?
What's that?
Is that they both like to see other people suffer. So when I see stuff like that, because normal people don't go around and saying that they revel in other people's pain. So whenever they do that, I just look at them and I'm like, all I see is Jeffrey Dahmer's face when I see them say, I love liberal tears, cry, cry, cry. I just think psychopath.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Because I mean, I would pray that never happened to one of their family or their children. And I would love for him to say that to my nephew's faces. Try
So
it.
it's just gross. It's disgusting. If you can, it means you lack empathy, which means you're probably a sociopath or a psychopath or both.
Yeah.
And you have the same character as Jeffrey Dahmer.
That's why you probably voted that way.
Exactly. All right. Thank you, Boxer Mom. I appreciate you.
But do know that don't let what that guy said either bother you, because when in that poem you have built this community. So I wrote this for so many of y'all. Part of that because of what you're doing. So
Thank you.
That kind of help you get through the weekend, maybe.
Thank you so much, Boxer Mom. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Take care, everybody. Thanks. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Hi, YouTube and Twitch. Always W's in the chat for Boxer Mom. Her readings are so good. Her poems are so good. I did see Donald Trump get hit by a microphone. I did. Did you see the glare he gave at the reporter? You could tell it was an accident. I mean, if it was me, I would have done it a little harder, but he just glared at that reporter. That's funny. No, hi, welcome. I'm guessing that was a tapping error, so thank you for tapping. Or I guess we're not allowed to say that word anymore. Can you imagine not being able to say the word TAP? That's okay. Get the hearts flying, guys. Get the hearts flying. It's so dumb. 49er Freak, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm people are asking why you can't say TAP and LIKE anymore, because they don't want people, they want people to organically TAP if they like the live, so you're not begging for lives. So remember the other day when this account got taken down, I hadn't said anything yet. I hadn't had anybody in the box yet. And I just asked the first person after I just told everybody to the live, and then I brought somebody up and then I got clapped. Johnny verified it with somebody he knows that works at TikTok, that they're starting to do that for people who use TAP and LIKE because they think you're inorganically trying to run your numbers up. So now I just say, get those hearts flying, guys. Get those hearts flying. Sounds so dumb. But make sure that you're sharing it and hearting it.
I mean, it's like, okay, if you want us to do it organically, we can and we will, because if there's one thing that people know how to do is circumvent the way you don't want us to do something.
Exactly. So I'm like, get those hearts flying, guys. Get those hearts flying. Let's get up to 300,000. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. So it's like,
sure.
So I don't have to say it. Yeah, get your heart on. Heart on. Okay, that didn't sound good. Get your heart on. I said it too fast. Get your heart on.
Definitely a good way to go, though.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, what did you want to say?
So, first off, I just wanted to come in because I came in right as Boxer Mom was finishing up.
Yes.
But I just wanted to say to the people down talking them in the chat, she's a really great person. So why you would ever talk down to someone like that makes no sense. You know, it doesn't take much to be a good human being.
Right.
To someone who's showing emotion for something that they're doing, like the poetry that Boxer shared.
It costs nothing to be a decent human.
Yeah. So I just first of all wanted to say that, even though I came in, I think, after and everything. And second, I did just want to come on because I wanted to apologize for how hot I came in yesterday. It wasn't my intention to.
Oh, please don't. Please don't apologize. You were fine.
Yeah, it was just because of kind of how that was going and everything. I was just quite upset, and
I know.
didn't mean to come off like I did. Like, I wasn't trying to be rude to you or Val. I was just upset at how the vote went down, and so.
Oh, dude, I was hot. I was hot too. I was struggling yesterday. I mean, I was straight struggling because I was so angry.
Yeah.
And so I didn't think you came in hot at all. So I think I promise you, you didn't come in hot. I was flaming pissed. Okay. And I had a very hard time calming myself down to a normal level last night when I got off of here. I actually went to Clapper and did a quick, 15-minute live, just to literally decompress because I didn't want to go out into the living room where my kids were because I was so pissed. Okay, user bunch of numbers. I'm just going to start calling you Jeffrey Dahmer because you have the same psychopathic tendencies. Reveling in other people's pain is psychotic. But no, I went over, we started a real quick Clapper and we all just were laughing and shooting the shit. I just had to decompress. I was so angry. And I didn't want to take that anger and go out and my kids are, mess up or do something and I take it out on them. So I literally went to Clapper, started a live and just cut it up with a few people and got myself laughing. And then I went out and did dinner. So I was just as angry.
Well, that's cool. And I also just wanted to say, or ask you, I guess. So did you, because I didn't get the notification until last night, but apparently it happened, I guess, yesterday morning or afternoon, that Social Security is actually somewhat cutting back on phone services, but it's only that they're going to cut, not allowing people to change their bank information anymore over the phone.
Maybe. I did see some of it came back online. I think that the heat, the blowback they were getting.
Yeah, and
so our calls are working.
Said by Social Security that they're not going to make the drastic cuts that was first reported on, but they are going to actually. They haven't said the date yet, but they are no longer going to allow people to call in to change their banking information if, say, they get a new bank and they need to set up direct deposit.
Okay.
And so, in case anyone is wondering, yes, they're not making quite the drastic changes that were reported on, but that actually is a very big one that is being changed. And the reason why,
because they want you to go in person, right? To change it?
Because I literally just had to change my banking information last month because I switched over to a new bank. And when I went to go do it online, guess what I couldn't do online?
Change your banking.
Yes. So I was able to call in to do it. But the thing is, when they take that option away, it's going to affect a lot of people.
Yep.
Because not everyone has the option to do it online, clearly. And not everyone can go in to a Social Security office to change it. Because, for example, where I live, I have a Social Security office here where I live, but everywhere else around me doesn't. So some people have to drive anywhere from a half hour to 45 minutes to come here, wait in line for anywhere from an hour to 3 hours just to say, hey, I need to confirm who I am so I can update my information.
Yep. And they're closing a lot of Social Security satellite offices too around the country, so that's going to make it even harder.
Yeah, and so I just wanted to really come and say on that point.
Thank you.
To anyone that thinks that Social Security won't be affected
Yep.
Because this is going to mess up a lot of people.
That's right.
So I just wanted to come on in.
I appreciate the update. Thank you.
Say that.
I do appreciate the update.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right, well then, thanks for having me up. Of course, and I just wanted to say real quick also, yes, you do have an impact on us because I
Thank
love
you.
watching your lives because when you and Val and everyone work together, you guys educate us quite a bit. Like there are things I've learned from you that I didn't even know about yet. So yes, you are having quite a good impact on us.
Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's nice to get a reminder every once in a while because it gets a little bit it gets exhausting after a while. But that little refresher that I'm doing good work, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course, and we do appreciate you for it, Diva. So thank you.
You're so welcome. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thanks
All right.
for having me up.
Okay. Bye bye. Dr. Keisha, it completely does. That's why I give up so many times when you don't feel the appreciation. I know. It's true. The validation helps. I know that sounds like it's, attention seeking or like I need praise. That's not what I'm saying. You just want to make sure that you are making a difference of some kind.
Hi, Diava.
Hey, how are you, TKP?
You know, I don't know how I am.
I know. I don't think any of us do.
like you, I tried to do something after I listened to live all day long. I try to do something different in the evening, whether it be a craft or a show that I like or something. Yep. But then I wake up the next morning and he's doing stupid shit like the bomb dogs can no longer have payments for their food or their vet bills or their boarding effective immediately. That was today.
But like back the blue. Back the blue.
And that he's gonna do all sorts of things. And
okay, you have a lot of background noise.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to build something wrong on this. Let me put it away. There you go. Yeah, he found Yemen and he said he's gonna continue until whenever. God only knows. Putting us into war, and it's illegal. What he's doing, it's something about an act that was put in place back in 1978.
No, 1798.
1798. Sorry.
It's called the Alien Enemies Act.
Alien, yes, I heard that earlier. But he keeps doing these illegal things, and he's getting away with them over and over and over.
Because there's no one to hold him accountable.
Yeah, it's exhausting. Absolutely exhausting. I found it very funny, however. I was watching a news thing this afternoon, and for all the times that he called Joe Biden inept and everything else, he tripped up the stairs on that Air Force One and I just went crazy. I just laughed so hard, and I haven't laughed that hard since before the election.
They better check him for dementia. They better check him.
Well, it's coming out more and more. He's got dementia, and they're also concerned about some health things. He's got this bruise or black spot on his hand that won't go away or hasn't gone away. And the doctors are concerned about that. They're concerned about dementia. Oh my God, it's exhausting. But I have to say, my only bright light during the day, I listen to a lot of lives. I love Johnny. He's wonderful. But your live is one of the only ones that I can come in. And even when you get angry or you're schooling somebody, you're polite about it. It's not like everybody screaming on top of each other, and it gives me peace and it gives me some hope that we can get through this. I don't know if that's going to happen, but I so appreciate you, and I know the last guy said it, but everybody that's on your live anytime is going to say the
thank you.
And I so appreciate what you do.
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Thank you.
All right, that's all I wanted.
All right.
You have a good rest of the
You
day.
too.
I'm going to be watching in and out probably because somebody else is calling me already. But take care, and again, thank you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you for the kind words. Someone's got a timer thing going off, not me. Yeah, we did talk about the Alien Enemy Act. Jamaican, how are you?
Hi, Diava. So good to be back again on your live. I
Thanks.
came in your live one time, remember? I was there and, I told my story of like how I think I told you the story about how I used to be a Republican, but now I officially became a Democrat years back, and I'm still a Democrat still to this day.
Okay, good. Yeah, I'm back on my main account today. I was on a timeout, but my agent was able to get I still had like 3 more days to go before my 7-day suspension was up, but my agent has been working behind the scenes to get me unsuspended, and it finally worked today. So I was able to come back.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't even know that your other account got suspended.
Yeah, I was on my 2.0 account, my Diavatalks 2.0, and then that one got bananaed for a day. So then I was on my 3.0 account. Yeah, it's been super fun week.
I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, man. That is so terrible. It's like now TikTok wants to silence people who tell the truth. And the fact that,
Yes.
The fact that I have to suspect that maybe Elon and Trump have something to do with this too, it just gives me the creeps. Ooh.
Seems like it's left creators that are getting bananaed left and right.
Yeah, also on both sides. Oh, okay. Yeah, left and right. I mean, we get all, but if it's the racist MAGAs that writes terrible comments, like
nothing happens.
Yeah.
I was gonna say just yesterday I was in someone else's live and they kept saying unalive, but the other word Dems and Democrats. Your time's coming. All of that. I literally every single comment that they made about unaliving us. I reported, and when I went back to see what the results were, no violation found, no violation found, no violation found. Every single one of them, every single one.
Get the fuck out of here.
Nope. Every single one of them said no violation.
That is ridiculous. That is wow. I can't believe that they actually did that.
Yep. But then I literally, when this count got it, the 7-day timeout, I had just restarted my live. I was like, okay, everybody, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm like, if you voted for Donald Trump, hit the guest request button. And I had my first guest come up and I'm like, so did you vote for Trump? And, did you vote for Trump? Yes. How old are you? And what state did you vote in? And before he could even start answering me, I got banned.
Oh, wow.
For like safety and civility. Like it was like wild.
Wow. Safety
Wild.
And civility. That is, what the hell is even that? Safety and civility. Like you did nothing wrong though. You were being like kind and stuff because that's what happened to other TikTokers too. I see like how Harry once in a while he makes an appearance. Parker, he gets violated too. And it's like, well, for example, like with Parker, I saw him like one time he was on a live saying that he got a violation for harassment and bullying, but I didn't hear anything that he said that was harassment or bullying.
Right.
It's terrible.
They come up here and call me every name in the book and that say the most vile of things, and they never get bananaed.
That's insane that they never get banana just because they say horrible things to you or even say derogatory words like the C word, B word.
They call me everything under the sun and they don't get violated. I didn't say anything and I got violated. So it sucks, but it is what it is.
Tiava, I have to ask you, how are you even able to do this? It's amazing how you do it, but how do you do it? How do you deal with these MAGA characters? It's insane.
I don't know. I think
You do excellent work.
thank you. I think it's because I'm surrounded by them.
Yeah.
My husband, my estranged husband, he's full on MAGA.
Oh Lord.
And my mother, my father, my brother, my in-laws, all of them are all MAGA. Everyone.
What?
So I'm surrounded. So I think that my ability to lash out and like shut them down and correct them and give them, correct information, all that is serving a purpose. I can't do that to the extent that I want to like family members. So I think I get it out with the Trump supporters that are on here.
Yeah, no, I understand you completely. Yeah.
So
it's just this ethnocentrism, racism they're pulling because they select the people that are going to be bananaed versus the people that are the ones that are telling the truth, that's bananaed, versus the other people that are telling a lie and then they don't get bananaed for it. Or if they say derogatory words, C word, B word, they don't get violated for that. They don't get a notification of violation. That's insane that they could get away with it. It's like I don't know how this is even happening. This is unfortunately it's horrible that this is a Donald Trump America. I mean,
yeah.
I wouldn't even call it Donald Trump's America. This is the America that we the people have built. Donald Trump, he's just an attention hogger, just wanting to take the country and raise it to the ground.
He wants to burn it down to rule over the ashes.
Yeah, burn it down to rule. I couldn't have said that better myself. Yeah, that's what he's trying to do, and he's been doing that during his first term, and now since his second term, now he's already destroying us.
Yeah.
And he's over here, like when I saw that, I think on MSNBC where they did a live thing of him talking with the Ukrainian president Zelensky.
That was a setup.
Yeah.
They set Zelensky up to be humiliated on the world stage, and it ended up backfiring because all of the European, all the other countries decided to back Ukraine after that. So.
Wow. So even the humiliation pays it off too, because at the end of the day, the more you humiliate someone, the more support you're going to be getting. So it's like keep the humiliation coming, even though the humiliation is so terrible.
Yep.
It's sad, and here's another talking point. Also, do you see this part during the during the meeting where I think Marjorie Taylor Greene's boyfriend started to cross-question her about a suit. Why don't you wear a suit, Zelensky?
Because he's in the middle of fucking war. He's like, when the war's over, I'll put a costume on. That's exactly what he said.
Yeah.
I love it.
I can't believe it. And Marjorie Taylor Greene is another disaster too. Oh my God.
Yeah, she is. But hey, listen, I gotta move on. I only have 5 minutes left, and I got a couple more people that want to come up. I'm not trying to cut you short. I'm sorry. I feel so bad, but I really appreciate you.
I want to play my wrestling game anyway, so I want to go now too. But thank you for having me on your live. I appreciate it.
Of course, anytime. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Thanks.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right. This man told me fast. Oh my God, that was so funny. Oh my God. Gigi, you're not connecting. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, the price of gas. Oh my, I have to bring it up. That was worth it. That was worth
Hey, Diva, thanks for bringing it. I'm just going around from live to live, spreading a little bit of awareness. March is Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. So anybody who's in their mid-40s, guess what? It's time to talk to your doctor about getting your colonoscopy scheduled, because my wife always tells me to be careful when I say this, but I like your butt, and I want it to stay safe, gosh darn it.
All right. Thank you for the friendly reminder.
That's all I'm going around from live to live. If people bring me up, then I say it in the box. If people don't, I got to copy and paste it to spam in the chat. So,
Thank you so much.
You can drop me down. I think the algorithm, well, we only got 3 minutes left. So, but that's all I wanted to say.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I mean, it is important. More and more people younger and younger are actually getting colorectal cancer. So it is important. As funny as that sounded, but that's true. Tis true. Is it rainy? Is it rainy?
Yeah, it's okay. Hi, you okay?
Hello?
Hi, you okay? You better. Hello? Hi, can you hear me, love?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, I just got disconnected. I don't know why.
Because I couldn't understand you at all.
I'm sorry, I'm English.
What did you want to say?
Well, I've just come from IBS, so I'm just looking at what he said is you can either support the United States of America and on our democracy, or you can support Trump. You cannot do both. And so I've been looking at that. I find that quite bizarre. I don't understand where you're coming from here at all. So, what is it? I know what you said about Zelensky and all this. How can you not support somebody that wants to put an end to a war after 3 years? When Europe have done.
Stay on your side of the pond. Thank you. We don't need. Anyway. Okay. Well, Maca Girl had a lot to say in the comment section, but never requested to come up, but that's okay because it's time for me to go. And, but anyway, it's time for me to go. I will see you guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you guys for all the love. Thank you for the Cash Apps. Thank you for the Venmos. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for just being here. Thank you for all the hearts. I couldn't do this every single day without you. So I really, really appreciate you. And we're going to get through this together. So don't. Oh, what a joke, Maga Gal. You didn't have the courage to come up here, Missy. So night, night. See you guys tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern. I'll be back to do this all over again. Bye. All right, YouTube. Oh, I only have one person left watching, but that's okay. I appreciate the one person that's here. Thank you. Hi, I'm going to say good night, Twitch. Good night to YouTube. I appreciate you, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern. Bye.